Hello everyone, welcome back to the Kaiju Brothers. Today we're going to be talking about the Ultra Kaiju, Neronga. Well, today we're going to bring it back to the underrated Kaiju series. I hope everyone is enjoying this. The other videos are getting a fair amount of views, so I'm assuming you guys are. And if you don't enjoy them, please keep watching anyway. The Ultra series is an amazing thing. What can I say? It's one of the world's longest running pieces of TV and film, and it's by far the biggest form of Kaiju media. Many Ultraman series introduce a new monster every episode, which makes for a massive selection. Because of this, there are a lot of throwaway monsters, or ones you will never remember, but there are some great ones, and then there's some hidden gems. Neronga isn't an unknown Kaiju, it's just a lot of people don't give him the credit he deserves. I think he should be a lot more popular, and today we're going to discuss why. Let's take a look at his design. This image is from Ultraman R&B, and while it's similar to the original, the design has changed a little bit over the years. I'm not a huge fan of this suit. It looks a lot like a plastic bag in certain areas, but the new abilities they gave him in Ultraman X were very cool. This is the X Plus of the original Neronga design, and I like it a lot better. As you can tell, being asleep for thousands of years under a mountain hasn't given Neronga a lot of time to exercise. He is a very chubby Kaiju, and that's not a bad thing considering we don't have a lot of those in the genre. His arms are short and stubby and have 3 fingers, as well as some weird flap things on the sides. My guess is that these things serve as some sort of vibration detection mechanism as he lives underground. He has surprisingly skinny legs with 3 clawed feet, a medium-sized tail with a fin that runs to his back, and a hunched back with many ridges. He has an oddly shaped head with antenna, a large horn, small eyes, and 4 giant molars, I guess. Finally, Neronga's color palette consists of a brown and gray on his front, and a chartreuse on his tail and back. His horn is sometimes turquoise and sometimes yellow. It just depends on what he's doing. Alright, next let's talk about Neronga's appearances. Neronga's first appearance was in the 1966 original Ultraman series. He is said to have been sleeping for many years, and to have awoken because of human annoyance. This version of Neronga is cheesy and janky in a great way, as many of the original Ultra Kaiju were. This episode's fight is great too, and full of clumsy fun. Neronga next appeared in Ultra Galaxy Mega Monster Battle, and boy did I forget how much fun I had watching this when I was younger. If you want to see non-stop Kaiju battles and have your dream fights come true, I would definitely recommend watching the show. He first appears in episode 3, where he fights Gudon and ends up winning. Neronga is given a new ability which allows him to become transparent. This is a welcome feature, and one that makes Neronga a lot cooler. He appears later in the series where he fights Gamora and gives him quite a bit of trouble, but of course he loses because plot armor. Later in the series, the main characters encounter Bolton, and revive Neronga, Red King, and Telestan to fight him. During the fight, Telestan misses with his fire attack and accidentally hits Neronga, killing him. Neronga next appeared in Ultraman X as a Spark Doll. If you're not familiar with the series, a Spark Doll is basically just a small figure. His final appearance was in Ultraman R&B. He is summoned by Saki Mitsurugi, an antagonist of this show. The reason for this I unfortunately don't know. I haven't found an English dub of this episode. If you have one, please link it in the comments. Aside from that, the fight is very fun to watch, and Rosso and Blue end up fusing at the end and kill Neronga with a beam attack. As for Neronga's future, I always have hope for Ultra Kaiju. With Ultraman Z set to come out soon, and no end in sight for the Ultra series, there is always hope for an old favorite to return. In conclusion, I think Neronga is a pretty great addition to the Ultra series. With his interesting abilities and unique design, I think he deserves to make a return in future Ultraman media. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that next installment of the underrated Kaiju series. Tell me what you think of this more relaxed style of video. I like it a lot better than the high energy ones I did before. Like and comment below who you would like to see next in this series. As always, this is E, signing out.